Gibbo presents.
It's Gibbo, and I'm joined on the line by a man who played a vital role in King Addies' dominant performance last night when they defeated Bass Odyssey inside Super D's in Tampa. It is Kingpin.
Yo.
When we spoke yesterday, you said you were confident that you were going to win last night's clash. And I could tell by the way that you said it that you really meant what you were saying. Why were you so confident that victory was going to be yours?
Because you see, in our first dance, we never really played nothing yet. And I mean, I know we still have tunes that we didn't play. That's why I was confident. Like I just knew we never really played a tune yet, and Bass Odyssey did struggle for the first dance. So I already know to ourselves that we was going to win this one. You know what I mean?
Is it much easier clashing a sound for the second time in as many days?
Not really, because you see, when you check levels, like Bass Odyssey came out and played some of the stuff that they know that we played in the first dance. But seeing that we were well prepared, we had different songs, you know what I mean? But it's not much easier, because, you know, anything could have happened last night, regardless of what.
So you feel they switched up their game plan from Friday night coming into Saturday's return clash?
Yeah, man. Remember, first on Friday night, we did play first. They had the opportunity to play first, but they said, let Addies go on Friday. But Saturday night, they rushed to play first just to try to beat out some of the songs that they heard us play Friday night. You understand what I'm saying? So, it could have went, yo, man. Right now, we're just excited and happy, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Did you defeat the best Bass Odyssey last night, or do you feel they weren't on their A game?
Well, they were. I wouldn't say they were on the A game, because they played, and believe it or not, Bass Odyssey played good last night. Like, they played good, but it's just that they never played a song like Addies in a while because you see, Addies, our box is very deep, so we can't beat out some of Bass Odyssey songs that they rely on. Back when Bass Odyssey are playing like the World Clash, and the Guinness Cup Clash, and even against Jaro, they never really get none of the tunes that they rely on beat out. So you can't really say that they didn't play their best. Cause I'm not gonna lie, Damien put on a performance last night when he took the mic. Damien put on a show. You know what I mean? It's just that we did better. He played good, but we played better.
What did you pick up from the way Bass Odyssey played in Friday night's clash that you used to devise the strategy for last night's rematch?
Well, from the first clash, I realized how they attacked it. And I mean, we understood like the little customs that they use. You know what I mean? Certain tunes with they voice. You know what I mean? So we just decided like, let's play some of them. You know what I mean? And we had some other tunes in our box that we'd never play. We had some Garnet Silk and, you know, some Capleton and some of these artists that we didn't play in the first clash. Just to hold on to it. I'll know what else some tune that we don't play. You know what I mean? So I just say it go.
Was the result of the second round of last night's clash changed at the end of the night?
No, it didn't change, because the people said, I mean, the dance was never biased in any way, because Bass Odyssey have them funds everywhere they go, you know what I mean? The country people were out there last night, you know, so it would never change, because you see, I don't know what was happening with the host, because I never really see it, because I was in the corner looking at the playlist to see what was going on. But from what I understand, the host had to rejudge it or something like that. But I believe that they said that we had more hands up or something. I'm not too sure. I can't really honestly say it, but they give with a round, and that was that. So we win 4 rounds straight.
Some reports suggest that Bass Odyssey weren't too happy that the clash didn't end in a tune-for-tune rounds, as they thought that the rules agreed before the clash stated that there would be one. Was the clash supposed to end with a tune-for-tune rounds, or was it always agreed that the sounds who won the most rounds would be declared the winner?
I mean, there was no rules. I don't know where they got that from. There were absolutely no rules to clash like that, where it's a mandatory tune for tune. It's a one-on-one clash. If you don't win any rounds, why would you get tune for tune? And it's not like we just forced it upon them. The people them, we ask the people, and the people them say it. And the audio is out, you can't hear it. The people them say lock off. When people them say lock off, that's what you got to do. Straight.
Was the custom Tarantula dub the final nail in the coffin? After you played that, was it then time for them to pack up?
Why? Big up Tarantula anyway, it's not in our world. Tarantula, man, yo, that tune done the dance. For the time that people hear the first couple bars of the song, that was it. Dance done. Party's over. Tell them on that tune right there, like it hurt them. God, we was gonna. You see, this is the thing. The first clash we played it in the first round, but you see, we know Tampa Bay. This is where Tarantula's from, and Poison that runs Tampa Bay. And I mean, we just hold on to it until the Buju play, and then from there, just drop it, and that was it. Party over. Turn on the lights. Clash over.
In just over a month's time, on October the 12th, you'll be taking part in World Clash R.E.S.E.T back in your hometown of New York. There's 7 sounds taking part in R.E.S.E.T, and the rounds will be shorter than last night's 30-minute rounds. Which format do you prefer, and do you feel Addies is better suited to longer rounds?
Yeah, man. Well, Addies, the box real big, so and deep, so longer rounds benefit us the most. But you can, when you're going into a clash, you have to prepare for everything. You know what I mean? So if it's a different kind of clash where it's shorter rounds, we got to be prepared regardless of what. And I mean, you got to be versatile. So we're going to see how it goes. Against Addies, if the dance is short, so certain sounds are always going to have an advantage. If you take, for example, the first clash with Bass Odyssey now, that dance was short, so Bass Odyssey, you know what I mean, we end up going to tune for tune. But you see when the dance get longer like last night, and tune have to really, really play, it was a different story. So in the night, a shorter dance always will benefit certain sounds against Addies, because Addies, we can't play almost anything on dubplate, you know.
The inclusion of Renaissance and Metro Media in this year's R.E.S.E.T is a much talked about topic. Taking into account the fact that 45s are allowed, do you feel either of these sounds pose you a serious threat?
As I always say at Sound Clash, anything can happen. And I mean, anything can happen on any given night. So we'll just have to see about that. We'll see. But in the end of the day, the way I look at it, Addies can juggle too. We can't do everything. So we're just gonna see. We're just gonna have to see what happens. And I mean, I believe it gives them an advantage. You know, you can't play 45. Anybody can play 45. You know, and bust a crowd. So we don't know. We'll see how it goes.
I'm guessing you're confident that Addies will reach the tune-for-tune rounds of World Clash R.E.S.E.T, but which sounds do you feel you will meet there?
As I said, anything, yeah, we don't know. It could be Firelinks, it could be Sky Juice, we don't know. And I mean, I'm sure it won't be Soul Supreme, but, and I mean, anything can happen.
Does the fact that R.E.S.E.T has a different formula and it isn't a traditional clash mean you're looking forward to it more than you would a regular battle?
Come on, this clash right here is a challenge, you know. It's a big challenge, and we don't run from challenges. You know what I mean? It's a big challenge, because, as I always say, anything could happen, you know. The 45 selected them there, you know, the juggling sound, some big guns they night dance. Look at Firelinks. Firelinks is a top class selector, you know what I mean? It's a challenge. I can't wait for it, man. October 12th can't come soon enough. There's no breaks. We're ready for it, man.
One sound not on the Reset lineup, but who were victorious last weekend in Canada, is Killamanjaro. Freddy from Jaro has recently said that Addies would have to kill some more sounds before you could get a date with Jaro. What's your response to his comments? And with you both coming off wins, do you feel a clash with Jaro is needed?
Well, a clash with Jaro must happen sometime. It must happen at some time. And honest to God, for Freddy to go up on a radio or TV interview and say that Addies need to clash some more makes me think that Freddy does not keep up with the business. Last year to this year, there's only one sound that clashed as much as King Addies, and that was Jamie from Young Hawk. There's only one sound, so for Freddy to talk about we need to take some more days because we just came off a 10-year break and all kind of thing. That didn't make any sense. I feel like where Freddy lives don't have no Wi-Fi or internet connection where you can't keep up to date with Sound Clash car. That didn't make sense to me, but it's whatever. When we see Freddy, we'll deal with it. I'm matter of fact, when we ask Freddy now, we just lock off Bass Odyssey. Are we ready now? You know what I mean? Do we have to win any more Clash? Ask him. Cause man, matter of fact, when we see Freddy, we see him, man. Not a long talk with that. Jaro and Addies must happen again, you know? Must.
Just before we finish, I know you're due to come over here to Europe soon for the Royal Rebirth Tour. Are you able to give me any more information about the tour? Can you give me a rundown of which countries and cities you'll be passing through?
Well, nah, not right now. I can't really give you the details, because right now I don't even know the details of it myself. You know what I mean? When the boss man ready as a kingpin, that's that. We're going to just go and deal with it, you know? Can't wait, though, you know what I mean? Can't wait to see the Europeans, you know?
Thanks a lot, Kingpin. If only the Yankees had won last night in Tampa, it would have been 2 out of 2 for New York and a perfect weekend.
Yeah, man, respect, yeah.
Gibbo.